Could you please explain about the concept of this project?
Well, there was a demand from this department store to do this 65th anniversary. Then, since I don't force people in such a situation, I did 6 proposals and I left the choice to the president of the company what she would prefer, and she chose, and that was happily the only design which was truly based on what I studied from Thai tradition. She just chose that design, and the other, because the other ones were much more Zen and much more how to say, modern is a wrong word, but totally different atmosphere. But she chose this one, and the good thing about this is gives a bigger celebration feeling. It's also the other ones were less flower rich, and due to the design she chose, I was able to show the abundance of Thai flowers. And anyway, as you know, it's not so, I'm not so much the man who speaks about his flowers, because I think my flowers should speak for itself. It's, if I explain too much about the flowers, then I think I have a missed opportunity, or I should do another job. And anyway, you see the result for yourself now.
And why you pick the vendor?
There was not. Anyway, it's a flower I like very much. It's a strong flower. It means the exhibition has to stay for about 5 days. And I think it also, that and lotus is for me a little bit the spirit of Thailand. So it wasn't so difficult to choose for it. And anyway, at the moment there's a big hype going on around Vandas. It's one of the top sold flowers. You can't see an event in Europe anymore, or in Russia, without Vanda orchids. So, but the only thing which was surprising me, it was quite complicated to get the Vanda orchids in Thailand because of the export. But it was not easy. It surprised me, and anyway, what also surprises me that they told me that the top quality, it's difficult to get in Thailand itself because it's all getting exported.
So, and you let the people interpret your artwork by themselves?
No way. That is impossible in such an event. There has to be one director for the orchestra. You cannot play everybody. That's impossible.
So and how people enjoy it?
It was very tough for them because anyway, Thai people see flowers totally different than other people in the world. It's a little bit the same attitude as people in Malaysia and people in India. They are so much used to flowers and to the abundance of the nature that they don't, in a way, forgive me for saying, sometimes they don't respect it anymore. They think it's so easily to get. So I told them, please think you're in New York or in London and that you have to pay for it a lot of money and then you will treat it a different way. Because then you have to do it one by one, because otherwise, and if you don't take care about it very well, then and you would have a flower shop and you, in many ways, you would treat it in Europe like sometimes Thai people work with it, then you get bankrupt very easily. And that is a thing I'm always very sad to see. And that is the proof now. If somebody should teach Thai people how to take care of the flower very well and how to pack it properly and everything, I think there would be big opportunities for people in farms and in the mountain areas of Thailand to export fantastic things, but maybe they see it too much that they don't see the value anymore of it. But that is something. Anyway, who am I to tell them what they have to do? That's if they want to do something with that. My favorite flower is lotus, but always when they arrive from Thailand in Europe, they don't open. There is always something wrong with it because they are not well packed and they are not well taken care. So it is my long-time dream to teach the people in Thailand how to do it, because I'm sure that everybody in the world wants Thai lotus, but they want them to open and they want them to bloom and to arrive fresh, but it's until now it seems that nobody sees the value of that. I will never forget, I did a wedding a few years ago. And when I buy in Japan, when I buy a lotus, sometimes it's one stem $50 US. And I bought here 200 lotuses for the wedding from about 2 meters high. And they came with bunches of 50. And they came in the loading dock of the Mandarin Oriental. And somebody was throwing them by 50 just boom, like this in the room. I almost get a heart attack.
That is the way you like to.
That is the way I don't like them to be treated. Anyway, when you see them in the Thai flower market, you always see them with brown spots because they don't take care very well. They should, but nobody is teaching them. Anyway, if you drop something in Thailand on the floor, it's growing. But it's not that way. We, from our culture, we see things differently, because I tried to grow in my own garden lotus maybe 20 years, it never worked, so here it's different. Yes, I see the value of it. And anyway, I think, in a way, I think flowers is you don't need flowers to survive. Not if you have to choose between a refrigerator full of food or flowers, and you are hungry, it's an easy choice. But flowers, I think, is food for the mind.
Yeah.
It's the link also sometimes between a human being and God. So I think if you take the life of a flower, it is you have to care about it very well. Otherwise, you have to let it grow. That's my point. That is what I think about it. I don't know. It's my opinion, and everybody may disagree.
Yeah, some people may not.